Hi guys, this is Backlog, and today I'm taking a look at the brand new Marvel Avengers Assemble action figure line. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking this isn't movie based, and you will be completely right. This is based on the new Marvel Avengers Assemble, which is basically, I don't understand it, to be fair. There are lots of things they've been releasing, you know, some are like kites and different weird toys, and this is the first time they've actually done action figures of the artwork. And yeah, the only figures there are the four you see here. Now, I managed to pick up two the other day. They did have the full line, but I thought at £6 they probably weren't worth getting all at the same time. So I picked up Captain America and Hulk. And to be honest with you, when I first saw these in the packaging, I thought they looked pretty well sculpted and pretty well painted, to be honest. The only thing that let them down really was the standard of articulation. So let me give you a quick look at Captain America first. Just move the Hulk box out of the way, and we'll get to looking into the packaging in a little while. Okay, so the figures are in scale with regular Marvel action figures from Hasbro, because this is, you know, still Hasbro line, and they are still in that 3/4 inch scale. So as you can see already, the figure is posed, and that is pretty much the permanent pose he's always going to be in. The articulation, there are I think about 5 points of articulation on this figure, which make, you know, changing how he's standing really difficult. Now, to be honest with you, I would have quite liked the figure to be in some sort of pose where you could make him look like the image on the box art. So, like this one on the back. But, however, because there is no waist articulation or bends at the knee, you can't do anything really. At best, these are going to be like small statuette figures. But the thing that did grab my attention the most was this packaging. I've been looking at all the different Avengers Assemble cartoon figures, these ones, this line of stuff, all different things that have been popping up all over the place, really. You know, these characters have been dotted around, all, you know, quite a lot. But these aren't based on the film, which, you know, is really weird. It has to be said, the Thor in this line is really good. I'll be getting him maybe this week or next week, and I'll be doing a review of those as well. Okay, so Captain America does come with a removable shield, so that was pretty much the least they could do. And I think this is a newly sculpted shield. Looking at it, it looks different to the ones that came with the last line of Avengers figures and the ones from the Captain America line. I'm pretty sure that they were flat. Well, this is you know, this it's got like a dip through there. It's shaped like the actual shield in the comics and in the movie. So it does have the regular clip on the back there, and then you can of course put the pin in this hole in the back, which, you know, that's a nice feature. Yeah, I'm glad that they kind of included that. Realistically though, you aren't going to be having him like that because the sculpt just doesn't make it look, you know, that good on his back. And as I'll say, like with the last line of figures with these clips for his wrist, they do sort of end up permanently in the shape of where it's been attached to, so it does end up really loose. And I've figured out that the best way of having it on there is so it looks like it's attached to his arm, and that way it won't move around too much. So yeah, let's take a look at the articulation of the figure just quickly. He does have a ball jointed head, which does allow a pretty good range of motion actually. Whoops. Yeah, so you are going to be able to get him, like you say, if you was going to have him facing down, his head will move up, which is good. The arms are just on a regular swivel. They don't go back very well because of the way it's sculpted. And then the legs just go back pretty much more than it does forward. Yeah, and that's because of the shape of the belt. Yeah, all around it's a nicely sculpted figure. There's lots of detail on them. yeah, there's lots of detail on there, which, you know, that's nice. It is a little bright. I will say that the blue is a little bit too bright. I mean, if you look at the blue on the box, it isn't as dark. Okay, so that's the Captain America. Like I say, that, you know, these were only, you know, these were cheaper than the original, the usual figures that are about £8 or £9 usually. So the Hulk has a slightly larger box with the image of him on the back there. I have to say the artwork for these are really nice of the characters. Yeah, especially the Thor. I think Thor was the one that I noticed the most. I would have picked him up instead of the Hulk, I think, but they'd only got one Hulk, and the Thor, the paint on the ones that they'd got were pretty poor, really. So this is the Hulk. Now, to be honest, Hulk isn't one of my favourite characters, but they have done a really nice job on this one. So yeah, this does look good. The one in the Marvel Avengers Assemble movie line were good, but yeah, this one is really nice. The head, once again, like the Captain America, is on that really nice ball joint, but be careful with this figure. The head has popped off occasionally. The arms are on a swivel, and the legs don't really bend forward on this figure because of the muscles on his legs, but they do go back. So yeah, this Hulk is a pretty definitive look, actually, with the purple trousers. Sorry, purple pants, whatever. Yeah, so this figure does look really nice, and he actually poses better than the Captain America because of the arms. So yeah, you're probably going to get more poses out of this one than the Captain America. The sculpt is pretty solid on this one too. It's quite heavy, actually, because it's a really thick plastic they've used on this one. And yeah, it does capture the look nicely of the one off the box art. However, the head does seem a little bigger on here. Yeah, so that's the Marvel Avengers Assemble line. Just a sort of pretty long review because of the two figures. But yeah, they are nice. They aren't quite as good as they could have been, especially considering the quality of the last line of figures from the movie. I would show you a comparison, but I don't have one to hand, so sorry about that. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Please check out some of my other stuff. Sorry for the lack of videos recently. We've been trying to move the rooms around, and I will mention that in the next video. So until next time, guys, see ya.